Well, we start tonight basically looking at the Caribbean and the Atlantic, and there are no tropical cyclones, at least affecting us here in the Caribbean. But we do have some hazardous seas around from the weekend, which continues into today and will likely end first thing in the morning. In terms of the wet season so far, we have been seeing quite a deficit of rainfall, at least from the first part. It was a dry, slow start to our wet season, and then it picked up in August. We're basically seeing a bit more rainfall we usually expect, but still around the near normal range. Then out towards September, we basically have had normal rainfall for the month. As we get towards October and November, November is the second peak of the wet season, so we definitely will be seeing more rainfall as we go through October and then eventually into November. And for those heading offshore, the hazardous seas continue with large breaking waves across the northeastern areas of Tobago and northern and eastern shorelines of Trinidad, but also affecting the Gulf of Paria, and those northerly swells will continue for the first overnight and into the first part of tomorrow. And we're likely to see a bit more in terms of some cloudiness as well. There's a tropical wave coming by, but there's also some dry air hanging around, so you will notice the increase in the moisture levels. Therefore, also a few showers are expected, but more so favouring those western areas of Trinidad as we go through Tuesday and the first part of Wednesday. But for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, it is mostly settled. There are no systems set to affect us, at least for the next few days. So the Atlantic is pretty quiet, just a couple of tropical waves there. The first one we talked about will be coming across us as we go through Tuesday, and then the second one set to come by possibly later on this week, and we'll be watching for some moisture coming from that. But overall, no systems are set to develop. We basically do have strong upper level winds coming across there, and therefore the share is a bit too much for systems to develop, at least for now. In terms of tonight's weather, mostly clear skies for Trinidad and Tobago, likely lead to a bit more cloudiness first thing in the morning. That tropical wave comes by mid-morning into the afternoon, so watch for the clouds to build and the showers as you go through lunchtime and into the first part of the afternoon. For Trinidad as well, there will be a few of those early morning showers popping up around eastern areas, and then the showers will gradually push towards Port of Spain, and there is a chance of a thunder shower erupting, but it is a low chance, especially around Port of Spain, around the Gulf of Paria and down towards San Fernando. But the showers will be there off and on as you go through your lunchtime and also as you head home during the afternoon rush hour. Temperature-wise, at 25 degrees Celsius tonight. It will feel warm for those of you in Trinidad, 26 in Tobago. That will likely lead to 33 as we go through Trinidad through Tuesday. On a Wednesday, it will continue to feel hot. There'll be less cloud around, more sunshine, but more so in terms of hazy sunshine for midweek. And then on Thursday and Friday, we talked about that second tropical wave coming by. That will likely add some instability then. For those heading offshore, look for choppy to rough seas, 2.5 to 3 meters. Those larger breaking waves will continue through Tuesday and eventually begin to fade as we get towards Wednesday. So still be mindful about that if you're sea bathing as well as small craft. Of course, in the Eastern Caribbean, those northerly swells are still affecting the islands as well. Out towards Antigua, they still have a high surf advisory in effect. But for the Greater Antilles, there's an upper level trough here, and that will continue to enhance the rainfall across Hispaniola and Jamaica. Possibility of seeing some heavy showers popping up around Jamaica as they go through Tuesday and possibly into Wednesday. So thunderclouds, not surprising for Kingston, 32 degrees Celsius, cloudy and dull for Santo Domingo, and a few showers there. But the thunder showers will likely be popping up around Haiti as they go through their Tuesday. For the Eastern Caribbean, it's mostly settled. Occasional showers, a few of those could turn thundery around the hillsides of St. Lucia, but overall there's a mixture of sunshine and showers before the Windward Islands and then down towards Guyana as well. Maybe I'll be seeing some sunshine as well. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.